Congratulations. You found the Twin Cities Hit Show with Rusty, Courtney, and Chuck.
Well, what do you know? It's time to go. Listen to the Twin Cities Hit Show.
Reach for this one.
And now, a real hit show, live from the Twin Cities. It's the Twin Cities Hit Show.
Hey, Rusty, Courtney, and Chuck. This is Jesse Joyce, and you're listening to the Twin Cities Shit Show. Fuck! Cunt! God! Fuck! The city shit! Fucking... God damn it! Is that okay for morning radio?
Oh, yeah, sort of.
All right, deal.
Hello, this is Marjorie Vanderskogenstad. I am calling for Rusty Gatenbaumbees. Rusty Gatenby, I believe he's somehow intruding into my iPod with his podcast. If you could please get him out of there. This is for the Twin Cities Hit Show. So, Rusty Gatenbaumbees, please call me back at 640. Bye.
Let's get this hit show started.
I guess our phone number's out now.
The deluxe
Yeah.
edition.
Oh my God, yeah.
That was the intro.
Nice. Someone had free time last night.
We've been getting a few calls, I guess. We want to encourage calls to the Twin Cities Hit Show. I'm Rusty Gatenby, not Gatenbausenberg. Gatenby.
I am Chuck Gollop, and just Chuck Gollop. That's it.
Was there more before?
I feel,
That's your middle name. I'm Courtney McLean.
Yes. And
Hello.
we've taken a few phone calls on the show already, and we want to maybe work that in more to the show. But here's another phone call that came into a Twin Cities Hit Show. Listen to this.
Hey, this is Sick Joe. Basically, I'm sick most of the time. So my buddies, they came up with the name Sick Joe. It's very sweet. Do you guys got any Claritin or other antibiotics? Anyways, you guys should totally get a hold of me later.
Thanks, Sick Joe.
Sick
Chuck,
Joe.
you call him back, all right?
yeah. Hey, Sick Joe. You need a lot of help.
And we are still in search of officially a new theme song, and I like the one we have. It's the
Yeah.
Beatles Led Zeppelin mashup, but you guys claimed ignorance on this song. I told you it was a real song. Have you never heard this?
No, well, I didn't until yesterday when I posted it on our Facebook page, and I was like, what?
Did you post the one with the chubby kid lip syncing to it?
No, I posted the Pac-Man one or something. Yeah, it's
It's haunting. Okay, now it's catching on.
Come on. This could work.
I can feel it! Happy Hump Day!
Hello?
Hello?
Chicka boom, chicka boom.
This song was number one. They're like a Romanian band. It was number one in like Turkey and different odd, obscure countries.
Yeah.
Braggers.
Made it to number 72.
Nice.
Here in the
States.
United States?
Wow.
Oh, that's, hey, Billboard 100.
Where it became a hit is if, I think people who are aware of it, this kind of chubby kid looked at his computer and he lip synced the song and went viral that way.
Wow.
That's
It is
amazing.
hilarious. He had it all down.
Globalization, baby.
The Numa Numa song, by the way.
Numa Numa, yeah.
I mean, it's good, but of course it's no... It's not that good.
Oh my God, nothing is this good. Nothing.
And we are we're happy because what, Chuck? You had a campaign about getting to 1,000 likes on the Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And you were gonna shake someone.
Yeah, we have a winner. A gentleman by the name of Chase. Chase was the 1,000th like on our page.
Chase
Who
was?
happens to be a guest who will be coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds rigged.
So it does sound completely rigged. I should pick out 1,001 and also give them a Shamrock Shake. I got
But
a pretty
his
big
name
budget.
is Chase?
Chase. Yes.
Sincerely?
Don't say it if you wish someone to say your S's. His name is Chase.
His first name is Chase and his
Yeah.
last name is
Yeah.
Chase.
Middle name?
Well,
Guess. I'd take-
Facebook name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take a
Yeah.
guess.
You're buying him a shake.
Yeah.
So wait, what's the deal with the Shamrock Shake?
It's delicious.
Like
it's minty.
poisonous, right?
Yeah.
What's the latest?
Yeah. I want to get Chase very, very sick.
There's just
Thanks
recent
for your
information
friendship.
on this, right?
Yeah, well, there's
What
recent experience in my part that basically, like I said, I'm going to buy the shake, I'm going to go home, I'm going to take it out of the bag, I'm going to dump it down the toilet. I'm just going to eliminate the middleman on this.
No, but I thought I saw on the internet they've just done research on the Shamrock Shake.
That there is something wrong with the Shamrock Shake.
That would explain why everyone poops immediately after eating them.
You didn't see this research?
No, I didn't.
Even though I asked you to look up that research?
No, I don't remember you. Okay, I'm looking up. No, Courtney's looking up.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it says McDonald's Shamrock Shake is back. This is from the Huffington Post for those of you that aren't cool. HuffPo. On February 20th, it says it's returning. It's like the pumpkin spice latte, and it's in its iconicism.
But
or
I
whatever.
thought I saw on the internet reason why you should never drink ever again a Shamrock Shake.
I mean, it's made at McDonald's.
Oh,
all right.
Good
That's,
call.
I guess
Could be
they're
my
not
bad.
gonna
Could
soon
be
be
bad.
our sponsor.
Could be my
We
bad.
need to investigate this. This is okay.
I swear I saw somebody on the internet said
Maybe somebody could
the ingredients,
call us right now.
The ingredients were exposed or something, and it's like, Windex and stuff. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Who
I
knows?
think
If anyone,
my Facebook post probably went viral. Is what happened. Yeah.
I'm going to say, if
Are you
going to
buy Chase a shake?
Oh, you're damn right. I was good for that commitment. Yeah, Chase. I'm sorry to your colon, but here's your shake. Thanks for liking.
Hey, maybe you're cleaning him out though.
Yeah.
Sounds like he will be shaking his booty.
And everything else from the throat on down.
Well, we also want to remind everyone, big night tonight here at the Alive and Social Network. The first of many live concerts right here at the Alive and Social Southside Studios with Farewell Milwaukee. This is from the City's 97. They made it to one of the city samplers.
Oh, very cool.
Awesome.
Be my friend.
I like this.
Call it what you want. I will always.
I just fell in love.
With us?
I don't know, with something. I'm just falling in love right now listening to the song.
By the way, yesterday, Mr. Thorne, our comic,
Yes.
he pointed out that opening set of chords reminded him of Frozen and how, let it go, let it go. And he said, there could be a lawsuit. Here, let me see if I can get this. I may have it queued up here. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
So here's now that song.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Is it? Are they the
It's
same
not the
chords?
exact same. No, it's not the same notes, but
Well, here's the deal.
it sounds.
Farewell Milwaukee has no fears. Their song came out first. So
Oh.
if any lawsuit is going to happen, if any lawsuit's going to happen, hello, Farewell Milwaukee, say hello to Disney.
Yeah. Go get them, Farewell Milwaukee. We can tell them tonight at the show.
There you go. Yeah, I guess there's a similar chord progression there, but really,
It's
anyway.
yeah, I can hear it, but
A little bit. This song came first.
It's party.
I'm sure we can sing it to them tonight, and they won't be bothered by that at all.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Oh heck yeah, I'm going.
I might
Yeah, that's
go, but
right.
I'd have to bring my kids. I don't know if I want to do that to anybody in this house.
Oh,
Can we just give the address out on air?
I don't know.
I don't think I don't think there's a problem there, right? 19,
Well, yeah,
35th, West 35th?
yeah, 19 West 35th Street,
Minneapolis,
is where,
Minnesota.
Yeah, is
And the
where
door
we're at.
code is...
Between,
Sean Bernard just did a spit take with his Cheerios.
Hi, Sean. Yeah, it's a little house, and tonight at 7 o'clock, I believe the show starts. We're going to be doing this South Side Sessions.
Yeah.
That sounds just absolutely amazing. Hey, Courtney, little technical problem. I'm just going to jump in right on the air here.
Yeah.
Our links moved yesterday, so some people are having trouble finding the show right now.
I know.
So-
I changed the link, and I've been trying to change it all over the place.
Uh-oh.
I know.
So no, we're talking to ourselves.
Yeah. No.
So no one can hear
No,
us,
that's
right?
not true.
Yeah,
no,
I'm just
people can hear us. You
kidding.
jump to a conclusion.
All right.
Don't jump to conclusions.
No, our new Spreaker URL, instead of having our last names and have it be that big long fucking thing, now it's just Twin Cities shit
Hit
show.
The language on this program makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just Spreaker.com/show/Twin Cities Hit Show.
And those links are on our Facebook pages
yeah,
right now,
oh yeah,
right?
I've
All right.
updated them
Okay.
all. except that our website is going to be changed today.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've
exciting.
got it brewing in the backstage.
Are you taking my idea where it's scratch and sniff? If you scratch the screen
Oh
and
my
then you
gosh,
smell it.
Rusty, my dream is a 4D internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
I think that might not work great with pornography sites.
Well,
I don't
but
even know what that means, but that sounds amazing.
four dimensions, man, where smell comes in.
Hey, we have a comedian coming in here in a moment, and
Yeah.
her name is, well, I'll let her explain her name. Hold on, this is from The Late Show.
Michelle Biloon. Biloon is my real last name, everybody. Okay? It's not my stage name. I didn't choose it. I was buying a bus ticket at the Greyhound station, and the Greyhound lady looked down at my credit card and was like, Biloon? I bet you got teased a lot as a kid. You work at the Greyhound station.
So she's this is her from the Late Late Show. So she's a big deal.
Yeah, she's done some stuff.
sassy.
She's been on Chelsea Lately. Chelsea Lately has that round table thing she does, and Michelle's been on that a couple of times.
Has she been on there lately?
You took my line. I was going to give a snort with the.
That show's canceled.
It is?
Yeah, Chelsea
Oh, I didn't
lately,
know.
by her own decision, had butted heads with the E channel, and so
Yeah.
is now moving to Netflix, which has become the miracle
Yeah.
thing. A lot of people when Netflix went into original programming went, what? And now, of course, House of Cards and all these
Orange is
other.
the New Black.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, maybe
Chelsea
it's-
Peretti has a comedy special.
It's like the Alive and Social Network. It's coming on strong, baby.
Hey-o.
Watch out. You know, it's not coming on too strong. In fact, it's closing its doors. Harpo Studio, Oprah's studio.
Oh, no.
You
Well,
did not hear this?
No.
Who's
I say, oh
who's
no, like
Oprah?
I'm worried about it, but I'm not.
Well, it's kind of sad, all those
it is,
employees.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
true.
After 26 years, the own headquarters is in Chicago. Harpo-based studios will close its doors. She told her employees Tuesday that this was happening. Yeah.
Supplies.
And you get unemployment, and you get unemployment. They're downsizing, she says.
Losing your job.
She said the time had come to downsize this part of the business and to move forward. It'll be sad to say goodbye, but I look ahead with such a knowing that what the future holds is even more than I can see. Oprah is 61 years old. So OWN is still going to be around, but they're moving to Hollywood. They were splitting their time, I guess, lately, and she got tired of splitting time. So bye-bye, Chicago. She said when they first moved into that part of Chicago, it was filled, quote, unquote, with hoes and rats, that part of Chicago, and they made it upscale.
Oh,
Because
well, they were
everyone
provided with all those hose to make beautiful gardens.
Everyone
Oprah's
wanted to be
amazing.
That's got to be just distressing, just not only for the neighborhood, you know, that had to have been a big old
Yeah.
feather to go, I live near OWN.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah.
going to be, live near that boarded up empty building. Which, yeah.
Oh,
she,
yeah.
I think
That's
Oprah's a
kind of a
boarded
bummer,
up,
but,
empty building.
I can't believe that Oprah can't see the future, though. That is quite a letdown for me.
yeah.
Well, I mean, LA, it's warmer there and all that stuff. Here, let's relive one of her moments that got a remix. Here we go.
Now, here's the deal. Listen carefully. Inside one of these boxes is a key. Do not open it yet. Okay, everybody, listen up. Here is the deal. If your box has a key, you will be the last person today to get one of those cute little G6s. Okay? Who will it be? Are you ready? Hold on. Are you ready? JR is back in our audio booth. I want, JR, this calls for a drum roll. Cue the drum roll. All right, open
We
your
all
boxes.
remember this, right?
Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3.
Television history was made.
Oh, amazing woman. This is like.
That's right. It's now a song.
As long as we can get more of her on repeat, I just love it.
Everybody gets a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Me? Do I get a car?
Yes, you get a car.
Wow. I get a car.
Everyone gets a car.
Oh, it's good, but it's not as good as. Anyway,
Which is not as good as.
yeah.
I wish I had $1 for every time that we have played that.
That one will never be beat.
Because then I'd have $5.
Then you'd have more than that. So our guest is here.
She is, but I sent her out.
You sent her
my,
out.
My hand gesture for close the door, I think, indicated for her to run away. I farted. I think that's what she was thinking.
Nice. She just got shooed away.
Oh yeah.
She's
that was the
prep
shortest guest appearance I think we've ever had.
Yeah,
we've set a
no.
record. Oh, nice.
We just gotta spin the world.
She brought us all
backwards.
Shamrock Shakes. That's what we have going on.
That'll be fantastic.
Yes.
Do we even check her mic and headphones?
Yeah,
and all
we're
that stuff?
good. She's live. Everything's
here's
fine.
those.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
She's like, what kind of dog and pony show have I stumbled into?
The Twin Cities Hand Show.
Warm enough for you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's -17 with a wind chill.
But it feels
It is?
like.
Yeah.
Minus
I
50.
got to wear my long johns today for the first time. So I was pretty excited.
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention. I didn't bring a scarf or a hat today.
Well,
You're a
I'm-
Minnesotan.
yeah.
You're
Well,
numb.
I mean,
I know, yeah.
I'm technically a Minnesotan.
Yeah, you're from here,
But
right?
I'm recognizing the fact that -17 is fucking cold. Are we
It
allowed
is.
to say?
Oh, yeah.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
I didn't clear my swears.
Yeah.
So what's the connection to Minnesota then?
My mother grew up in North St. Paul. I grew up in Grantsburg, Wisconsin, just over the border.
Oh.
All my family lives here. My twin sister, who I'm staying with, just lives a couple blocks away. My older sister lives in Lakeville. All my
all
aunts
right,
and
all
uncles
right,
live
okay,
here.
fine. You're a
Lakeville?
Minnesotan. Geez.
Have her stop over sometime for tea and crumpets.
Do you live in Lakeville, too?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's a convenient drive to the studio every day.
I was just there yesterday in Lakeville.
So
Nice.
what's it like to have a twin sister? Is she funny like you, or
No,
are you identical?
We're fraternal. I'm more like my older sister than my twin, but we're fraternal twins. And Chuck, have you met my twin sister?
No, she works.
Yeah, she's a tattoo artist at Twin Cities Tattoo here.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
I've
so
had some work done.
So she's kind of covered in tattoos and just a very sort of like shyer, more sensitive version of myself.
Where
You know?
is Twin Cities Tattoo on Lindale?
No, it's around the corner.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
right
it
over
is?
here. It's like literally, yeah.
So do you have tattoos then?
None. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not a tattoo person.
Liar.
No piercings. None.
She's wearing a scarf. She's covering up. The thing.
Yeah, none.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice tattoo.
Yeah.
So was it evident then right away that we are completely different when you were growing up?
Oh yeah. We didn't really get along. I mean, we still don't get along. I mean, like I left the house today, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know.
I will go to the shitty podcast just to get out of the house.
You're not nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
How was your show at the Comedy Corner?
It was so fun. It was
Yeah.
sold out. Yeah,
Oh,
both shows.
excellent.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Excellent.
And what was I don't usually do a lot of stand up here, but now I guess I will. But that was the most people I have ever known, because I started stand up in Austin, Texas, and then I was in LA for 10 years, and I'm in Philly. And I mean, both nights, Friday, I had cousins, aunts, people I went to high school with, people I went to college with. People that lived next door to me on the lake I grew up on. Like, it was insane how many people I
That's
knew.
cool. They
Both
all
nights.
shuffled in that little
Yeah.
basement down those treacherous stairs.
Did you have to fake remember people who were claiming to know you?
No, I'm excited.
Remember us? I sat right behind you in fourth grade.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Thankfully, the people that showed up were people that I did
Actually
sort
knew.
of have.
Oh,
Well,
all
although last night, this never happened to me because I'm not around here a ton. But last night I did an open mic in St. Paul, and I afterwards.
Oh, go ahead.
It was at Chatterbox. It's
Oh, okay.
Rain and May's open mic.
Yes,
It's very
yes.
funny. And this kid comes up to me afterwards and he's like, I'm Justin Meyer. And it was a kid that rode my bus. He's about 4 years younger than me. But I mean, and he looked exactly the same. Like, he's one of those people that just kind of grew up and like looks
Yeah.
like same size, like just sort of. And I was like, holy crap. And both my sisters were there. I mean, so that never happens to me. So it's really fun now when I'm up here. I can like run into people it's like, this is your life,
But so where does the conversation go from there? Because your touch point is
I get really
childhood.
excited. I'm one of those people that's like, how are you doing? Like, what's going on with you? How's your sister? Oh, gosh. Yeah.
You like slip right back into Minnesota.
Then I'm like, goodbye. I know I can do
Yeah.
it. I can drop some Minnesotan.
So now you live in Philadelphia.
Yeah, yes. I've been there just almost a year.
Why Philadelphia? Because you were in L.A.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to move up in the world. There's a lot more opportunities in Philly for show business. My husband is a biologist, and he accepted a job at Temple University.
Oh,
bastard!
I know, but
You're
the
not
night,
that far
It's
from
all
New York,
about
though.
that's why. Yeah, right on it. Like I go to New York. I'm in New York next week. So I go to New York every few weeks, and then I just go back to LA every few months. And honestly, I was in LA for 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been nice not
Yeah.
living in
Yeah.
LA,
Yeah.
and I get to go back. I still know everybody. You know, they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, you were just here 3 months ago." So.
Plus Philly. Oh my God, I love
Philly's
that town.
great. Philly's great.
3 a.m. Philly cheesesteaks.
I was
Gino's.
so
Not so much, but yeah.
Oh, yes. I was drunk the whole time. I was at a traffic safety conference, and we were drunk the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Well, you
awesome.
can't really drive in the city, so
Yeah,
so it's perfect. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm yes.
No, I was just gonna say I was so confused by. I was like, wait, she was in Austin, Texas, and LA, and you are really in Philadelphia because we were saying Philadelphia the past couple. Anyway, okay, that's all.
Yeah,
just wanted-
I started stand up. I went to school, University of Wisconsin. See, I'm totally Midwestern.
Madison.
Madison,
Me
yeah.
too.
Badger, 98. And then after that, in 99, I moved to Austin, Texas. And then that's where I started doing stand up.
Gotcha.
So I never really started when I was up here.
When you were in college, what was the plan? What were your
Oh my God! I
studying
was
for?
I was studying. First, it was broadcast journalism, and I actually interned the summer of like '95 at what's Channel 9?
Oh, KMSP.
Yeah. And then when I flunked journalism law, I flunked it twice. I changed my major to film, and then I just when I graduated, I was just like having fun and getting drunk. And a friend of mine who lived in Austin, who had graduated the year before, he's like, because I knew web development, web design, when I was back in the late '90s, and he's like, okay, you need to move down here and get a job. And I'm like, well, let me just party for a year. And so a year later, he shows up and he drives me down.
Wow,
he saved my life. He was married. I mean, and I just went and I got a great job, and so I started doing stand up. So yeah.
That's a great stand-up town too, isn't it?
Oh, it was amazing. And even then, it's now stand-up is so saturated. Like, I was just there headlining the Velveeta Room, and so many comics, so many great comics. And it's a great town to be in, like, before you go to New York or L.A. But it was really great when I went there. It really, really helped me become, like, in a supportive sort of beat down kind of sense, become a good stand-up.
What do you think of Amy Schumer?
Schumer. I don't know Amy Schumer.
Schumer shoes. Yeah,
from the Schumer Shoe Empire.
Oh yeah. Well, she's fine. She's kind of work funny, but Amy
Schumer.
I've known Amy for a long time. We're not like BFFs, but like you just kind of get to know people. I think Amy is terrifically funny. I think she's a great person, and I think her show is awesome.
And she's got a film coming out, the Judd Apatow.
And Bill Hader. Bill Hader's also a friend of mine.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Bill, I was just at his house when I was in LA. He married a really good friend of mine, Maggie Carey, and so I knew Bill. Like, I met him about, I don't know, a year before he got SNL. So he's just like a guy that my friend was dating, and then suddenly they got married and he got an SNL.
The movie's called Trainwreck. Do you want to listen to her trailer?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, it's funny. So here's, if you haven't heard it, you might. Have you?
I think I don't.
Monogamy isn't realistic.
Monogamy isn't realistic.
Again.
Monogamy isn't realistic.
I didn't understand that word at the time, but now I know exactly what he was talking about.
Oh no!
Sorry, I'm not hard. I'm a little drunk.
It's too big. Have you ever fucked anyone before? Where are they buried?
Why do I think this could be your story, Courtney? Anyway, it's called Trainwreck, and it's coming out with Bill.
Oh.
One of the reviews of I do comedy music, and one of the reviews of my album said that it was Amy Schumer's stuff set to music.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
That's a
I was
compliment.
like, I'll take it.
She's so funny.
Yeah, I think she's hilarious. Yes.
Yeah.
So, do you have ambitions that way as well? Just writing
I mean,
scripts
I'm 38, so and I've been doing stand up 15 years, and so right now, like, I was kind of not doing a ton of stand up. I was living in Europe, and then I got pregnant, had a baby, and so now I'm calling it my comedy renaissance this last year. And so I'm not sure. It's kind of arbitrary at this point. I've been on TV a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like when you're younger and you're good, there's things that you can get. The entry-level Comedy Central show, the this, the that. And then now it's just way more arbitrary. So I'm kind of just getting back to where I'm really good and getting better. And then I'm going to decide, whether it's someone asked me to write for them. I'd rather be talent, but I am realistic. And, so we'll just see. Right now I'm having fun. So, and I like doing stand-up and I like getting better. So, and I just want to be fucking good. And I'd like to do another. I brought my album here for you guys to fight over. Anybody can go get online. It's called You Can Be an Asshole. You get on iTunes or AST Records or off my website. And
what's it called? What?
You Can Be an Asshole.
Oh, nice. So that one's Chuck's.
It's motivational.
Yes, that's written for me. I didn't know we knew each other.
You Can Be an Asshole. But yeah, it's so we'll it'd be fun to do that, and maybe if I get popular enough, like do a special or something.
Well, this podcast is definitely going to help you.
It is.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chuck.
With the famous Rusty Gatenby. I mean,
well,
don't
see.
you? I mean, I was like, I think my older sister was like, Rusty Gatenby's on that podcast. I'm like, I remember Rusty Gatenby.
Oh, he's dreamy.
And then it was funny because when I lived in LA, Paul Majors moved.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I know Paul
I
Majors.
know Paul Majors. He's still there.
Yeah, he's doing great. Yeah, he's the dapper anchor as he always was.
Yeah,
and ageless.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then there's me.
Uh-huh.
Well, we do have to take a quick break. You can stick around, right? You're just
I'm just gonna have breakfast after this.
You
I'm
should.
good.
All right.
Avoid your sister.
Yeah, I know. It's with my sister.
The Twin Cities Hit Show with Rusty, Courtney, and Chuck will be right back.
MacMen. Don't let your computer problems drive you mad. We are MacMen, Minnesota's premier tech consultants and problem solvers for Macs, mobile devices, troubleshooting, training, and much more. No more dragging your computer all over town because we come to you. We love making house calls to your home or small business. MacMen. Call 612-345-8005. The Alive and Social Network is alive and growing. From the best in sports, music, movies, and beer, Alive and Social is what all the cool kids click on. Featuring characters like radio rebel Jeff Dubay, Star Tribune pundit Jim Suhan, Unfiltered, and television veteran and handsome man Rusty Gatenby. You can also taste the Minnesota Pubcast with Jason and Molly. Join the band with live band karaoke night from legendary O'Gara's in St. Paul and the live music showcase from Shamrocks. Yes, Alive and Social Network does indeed rock and roll. The Jeff Dubay Show, Jim Suhan Unfiltered, the Rusty Gatenby Review, the Minnesota Pubcast with Jason and Molly, live band karaoke, and Shamrock's live music showcase. Join the fun. Be alive and social with the Alive and Social Network.
The term foodie can sometimes come across as a tickle pretentious. BT and Lydia are here to demystify the term and reclaim it for the sake of good food. Their weekly podcast brings in fellow foodies and culture creators from the Twin Cities to talk about all things food. Find this duo only on the Alive and Social Network. With Suhan Unfiltered, sports columnist for the Minneapolis Star-Tribune, Jim Suhan presents in-depth conversations with the best writers and sports personalities in the area. Suhan brings professional journalism flavor without the verbal censoring. Find out what unfiltered really means. Only on the Alive and Social Network. SuhanUnfiltered.com.
You're listening to the Twin Cities Hit Show with Rusty, Courtney, and Chuck. Say it fast 3 times. We just dare you.
Hit show, hit show, hit show, hit show.
Wait a second. I see what happens when you say it.
Oh, dang it.
I don't really appreciate this sort of like blue humor.
You're also listening to Farewell Milwaukee, and they're going to be doing one of the first of many live concerts here at the Southside Studios. They're tricking out the living room to be a nice little hippie vibe.
I love them.
What time? You like Farewell Milwaukee?
What? No, I just like this song.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's Farewell Milwaukee. Yeah.
What time tonight?
7 o'clock, I believe.
7 o'clock. Great.
Let me
music this week.
double check on
You
that because
should
I've got it right.
come. You're right next door.
Yeah.
I am doing a open mic at the Joke Joint this evening to showcase for the owner in a very serious, professional, possibly career-breaking.
Yeah.
Contest.
You're lucky you could host for Ken.
Yeah. It's actually not even for this joke joint. It's for the Houston joke
yeah.
joint.
Oh.
And they saw that I was going to be up here. The woman who books it knew me from LA, and she's like, "Can you just do a showcase for the owner when you're up in Minnesota?" I'm like, "Sure." Now I never want to do anything but the Comedy Corner Underground. I had so much fun.
Yeah, that room is awesome.
And I get a headline, unless they're going to headline me a joke joint, I doubt it. So.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot. Open mic means anyone. It sounds like anyone can just stumble and go, I'm funny.
Yeah, but usually it's just, but you know what, there's plenty, you're not looking at the sort of like next level up where there's comics actually in the scene that are still like that, but there are people that go up and do shows, and there's plenty of those, you know what I mean, that are like, okay, and they just kind of do working on their stuff, and they're very green, and and so that's what a lot of open mic is. But here, there's a lot of the good comics, I think, locally are doing, do the open mic, so you get a nice mix,
So it's not, because a train wreck can be funny, but 5 train wrecks can be like, okay, check, please.
So I would say the person, they don't need a person that has never done stand-up before to be train wrecks.
Yeah.
There's plenty of comics that are just terrible on their own.
Good point.
And that train wreck it up without any sort of...
Because hanging out with you guys, I keep going, what would I do if I was even try to do stand-up comedy? I wouldn't even know how to do it. I wouldn't...
Well,
I would prefer to be a storyteller.
Yeah, then you tell a story, you figure out what's funny about that story, you whittle it down, you put funny parts at the middle and the end, and... There you go.
Oh, so it's easy peasy.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you're already comfortable in front. You would instantly be better than a quarter of the you know what I mean? It's a lot of it is confidence and being on stage and having a good speaking voice and not being, nervous.
Okay. I think I would be nervous because I try and think about what I would, put a bit together, and I keep striking out. I'm like, no. Somehow there's a block.
You're probably overthinking it, is what I think. You're probably overthinking it.
Okay.
You have to start from like a story, like maybe like a go-to story that you have, and then you just kind of do that. And your first open mic is just like 3 minutes. So, And you know what? If you go to Acme Open Mic, which is like the best open mic in town, they will put you up if it's your first time. For sure.
Yeah.
And then after that, you won't get up again for another 6 months to a year.
Yeah,
right?
because I'll be in therapy.
When is the last time you did it, Chuck?
I don't even go to Acme anymore.
Yeah.
You got to go 8 times to get up once. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's
be
crazy.
like, that was awesome. Then he started wetting his pants, a full-grown man on stage peeing in his
But
pants.
people would know who you were. I mean, you would have an easy job. They'd be like, I'm Rusty Gatenby. Oh, he's doing stand-up. Oh, my God.
They'd be instantly supportive.
Yeah, there, front row. Pull my finger.
Exactly.
If you're interested, that's where you should just do it because you get like an experience that most of these people do not get to have, which is like some instant sort of credit.
Yeah.
I think that's a show idea. So Rusty does stand-up.
Yeah.
Courtney does... I'll do traffic reporting. You do law enforcement.
Oh, I want to.
Okay, yeah, I'll do law enforcement.
Yeah, that sounds great. What do I get to do?
You just be yourself.
Yeah.
We like you for who you are.
I'm like the enabler.
How would you describe your comedy? What do you talk about? What are
Like
the
this. I always say, like, if I'm making you laugh when I'm talking, that's how I am on stage, except I write it. You know what I mean? So, like, and I have jokes. So there's things that, like, I've worked on. So it's a refined version of this, but it's very, especially now, I just kind of move towards that sort of like goal of being as close to yourself on stage as you are off stage.
Yeah.
Just very tight, very funny, very confident, very, like I'm in control and funnier than you,
Are you able to make jokes about your husband and not,
I do.
And not hurt his feelings?
I make jokes I make jokes about my sister. I mean, my sister has more jokes about her, and she's fine. She likes it. But I have to like sort of grease the wheels.
Fine, though?
Yeah, she would tell me. She likes being this. It's kind of nice. She likes sort of in a way, kind of being the center of it. You know what I mean? So like people are laughing at a joke that's about her. She knows that they're things that she said or did. It's not like I'm making up a thing about her or saying something purposely mean. But so it's like for her, it's like you know what I mean? Like, see, look, everybody's laughing. It's about me. And so, and I really, really
look how horribly dysfunctional I am, everyone.
Yeah. And I really, really tried to not not cross the line of being, but it's real. I mean, you have to do it. I mean, you know, it's like I'm not going to sit here and not do those jokes because she's here. I've done a joke about her on TV before, and but I called her beforehand. I never like sort of say, "Oh, there she is. Look how dumb."
What did you say about her in national television?
This was my first.
Let me hear it.
Well, yeah, it was 2004. It was my first time on TV. It was Premium Blend, Comedy Central, and the joke was, I have a twin sister. She's a lesbian. Hold your applause. I think it's kind of my fault. I'm a little bit of a sexual orientation Svengali. When we were younger, we were watching Katie Lang sing on the Grammys, and I was like, oh my God, look at that guy. He's so hot. And she's like, he is cute. Who is he? I'm like, that's a girl. You are gay. I actually didn't do that joke this weekend because I have other jokes about her. And like, that's a very old joke of mine. And the other jokes are like Sarah's carrying a knife and me making fun of her. And like Sarah's telling me a story that was never her story. It was my story. And like, just sort of like things like sort of like kind of. And I didn't like doing that joke before those jokes because I didn't want it to seem like I was saying, she's a lesbian. Here's a list, part of the list of things that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just was like, no, there's plenty of things, you know, that's just her. I didn't want to like qualify it with like, you know, even though, so I just took it out. I love being able to drop old jokes. Like, it's like, you write new stuff and you're just like, get out of there.
Yeah.
Just a word of caution, because my wife my ex was always supportive of my comedy. That's great. Get on stage. Oh, that first one about me was kind of funny. Oh, yeah, it's that wasn't so funny. Yeah, why don't you stop doing that? Let's get divorced.
Yeah. No, I got my husband under my thumb. He's good. He's good. But yeah, I have jokes about him. And so it's but yeah, he's totally fine. Other people, like, he just doesn't care because he understands more. Most of all, the separation of it. Like this sort of, you know, it's funny. He can understand where the joke is and where it's written and when I'm exaggerating. And even Sarah can understand when I'm exaggerating. Like she was talking about it. But the meat of the joke is real. Because I think it's crueler when you're doing something, you're just making something up. When I did this Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen, which is a dumb show. It's on the middle of the night. It hasn't aired yet. I taped it in November.
Good promo.
And I know. Everyone's like, when's it going to be on? I'm like, I'm never telling you, but you'll find out. Anyhow. But it's like you're on with I was on with 3 other dudes and it's very scripted, but you sit around like you're telling. It's very.
I've had insomnia and I've seen the show you're talking about.
And I'm about to sneeze, everybody, so I apologize. Maybe I won't now. Good. And but anyhow, but what's really annoying is I'm sitting here and all these guys have jokes about women. They're all not funny, and they're all like made. I know it's and then you know, and then your girlfriend goes, "Hi there, honey," and then everyone has a joke. And I'm sitting here, and it's not a conversational, like real time with Bill Maher. And I know they're doing reaction shots to me, and in my head, I'm just like, I wish that I could like just be like, oh, really? So, you know, so I'm a woman and I'm sitting here. You know what I mean? Like
they won't let you do that. They won't let you
they won't
actually conversate.
No. And so it's just like, you guys like don't shut up. You know, talk about, if you want to talk about the women in your life, talk about the women in your life. Not like this made up construct, you know, that you think audiences will laugh at because the
Which reminds me, sorry, I haven't done this yet today. Courtney, you look lovely and those headsets fit perfectly on your ears.
What's wrong?
Approval, Chuck.
Yeah,
Chuck always has something nice to say about my looks.
Yeah.
I did a lot of air quoting there for you folks.
And good job on the air quotes. Perfect inflection.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I don't know if this is a good time, and I wasn't even actually going to bring it up, but I guess I will. My wife, her birthday is coming up, and tell me, get an honest opinion, insight into her relationship with her mom. She got a birthday present yesterday from her mom. How would you describe this thing?
That's like something my 2-year-old would get me.
Are you kidding me?
Right, and it gets better. Describe this for people, though.
Okay.
It looks like it's a dead chicken.
Right. Fuzzy, though.
Not yet.
And then it does this.
I hate it so much. I'm scared of it. Some people are scared of clowns. I'm scared
of
that.
Is it wrong that I'm just a little bit turned on?
I'm like literally closing my eyes. I don't want to see it.
I am going to take a picture of this so everybody can see it on the internet.
It is.
Oh my
it's
God.
like, but is that the joke that it looks like it's dead? Let me see. What does the tag say? Like Dead Charlie or something?
Dead Charlie.
So I'm like, and my wife is
going bonkers chicken. No, it's supposed to be like
that's wacky.
This is like the oh my God. This.
So what does that say about my wife? and her mom.
I think that says that your wife and her mom have a very humorous, jokey
so everything's all
relationship.
right.
I think so.
Because I was a little like Michelle. I was a little concerned.
No, and what's weird about it is the head of it. It looks like it's like it looks like a chicken who put on a mask of another chicken.
Yeah,
like
it is.
maybe it's like a chicken serial killer, and it just like takes the skin off like Buffalo Bill, and like just I'm gonna wear your head.
It puts the eggs in the basket.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Thank you.
that was really quick and very good.
Thank you. Very proud of
Put
that.
the eggs in the basket.
Michelle.
Did you guys miss that? That was
No, I got it.
Amazing.
Thank you.
What did you say, Chuck?
It puts the eggs in the basket, else it gets the.
No, that part I didn't make you do, but I was impressed enough with eggs in the basket.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because that's from. There you go. All right. I was thinking Hannibal Lecter, and then I couldn't get silence. At the end.
So I thought you were trying to like sort of see if anybody knew the answer to the quiz. Really, you had no idea.
I was.
You're like, and that was from. Thank you very much.
I had the face of the dead chicken.
That's
right?
disgusting. Oh my god, I'm nauseous.
We normally have a moment here with Courtney. Yeah. You want to hear what Courtney's come up with? Little Nancy Sinatra here.
Oh, I didn't know that was Nancy Sinatra.
Her dad was Frank, by the way.
Oh.
Never.
No relation to the Schumer family.
Okay. I just found this article today about would you wear a wedding dress made from fungus?
Where is the answer of yes?
Grown from tree mulch to clothes made from yeast, bacteria, and even mouse cells. Welcome to the world of homegrown fashion. So yeah, a person in Australia had a wedding dress made that was compostable. Yeah,
I'm not against this, honestly.
Me neither.
But when I got married, I just didn't want to care about a dress, so I went to Macy's and I bought like a dress for like $100. But,
yeah,
but that's why I don't care. But I think that's fine. I think that's a
made
nice
of
idea.
fungus.
Well,
but it's not like there's like I'm assuming it looks like a dress. You know, it doesn't look like you're dripping like rotting.
That's what I was imagining.
right. You know,
there's like blue cheese like on your
the thing.
Like the
Avatar gone bad.
She's
or
like
something.
surrounded by flies.
Yeah, there's like mushrooms.
Do you see a picture of it? Does it look like a dress? And is it white and gold?
There's no picture.
It's just pasties. It's just fungus pasties.
Here.
Fungus pasties. All right, I'm more of a fan.
Yeah,
Bloomers.
Rusty, I have a picture here. It looks like a luxury yacht. I don't.
Are you looking? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks just like a luxury yacht.
I'm on the
fungus
article.
dress.
It doesn't even have a picture.
Oh well, that's weird. Why would you have a picture about a dress? I mean, why would you have an article about a dress without a picture?
I know.
I don't believe it. Made up. Oh yeah, guess what? I do see there's new TVs that are made of fungus. Yeah, I can't show it to you, but
that's right.
Yeah.
There's a spaceship made of mud.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
do you have a picture of it?
No, I can't show it to you.
Yeah, I was trying to find pictures.
I dropped it off to be developed.
I got this puppy the other day. Yeah. He was just made of preservatives.
You got a picture?
Yeah, he's gonna last forever. I don't have a picture. I don't.
Could you draw a picture of him?
You know what? I actually can't. I don't know why my hand just stops working. Like every time I try to draw a picture.
My hand is made of.
It's like vampires. You can't get a photo of them. You can't like draw pictures of preservative puppies.
The preservative puppy will live forever, so that's good.
Well, I'm glad I provided you all with jokes.
Is that it? That's all you got?
I hope to God Gilbert Gottfried did the runway model narration.
I wanted to talk about the wedding industry and how it's such a big waste of money, but no, that's cool. No, the whole concept behind the grown wedding dress is because it takes, it says the average cost of a wedding dress in the U.S. is roughly average, $1,200 because people make weddings such a big fucking deal, and contains nearly 12 yards of fabric. And
we're heading into wedding season too.
Yeah.
So brides to be, heads up.
I start ovulating this time of year. I don't know what it is. Everything just gets in sync.
You just have like a yearly ovulation.
Yeah,
oh,
it's wedding season. I just love a good wedding.
I read or heard on the
wedding.
internet that the more expensive your wedding is, the more likely you will end in divorce. The people who go over the top with the $50,000, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 weddings where it's all show, they end up in divorce. Did we talk about that on
we
the
did.
show?
Well, actually, we did it on the Oddcast.
Oh, okay.
And it was, I was at a $50,000 wedding, and we were eating the cake saying, what do you give these guys, 2 years, 3 years?
Right,
They made it 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But that the more casual type events, they end up it means more about love,
Yeah.
evidently, not the show.
Because it's not about the spectacle and the look at us, look at how happy we are.
I never wanted a wedding, but my husband's an only child, so we had a wedding. So then
Yeah.
and they were paying for it, so I just did everything I wanted to do and nothing I didn't want to do. The dress being one of them.
Yeah.
There was also no dancing, but they live on Cape Cod, so we did have it on the water.
Nice.
And the food was really good, and we had a clam bake at night.
Nice.
But I just didn't like nothing. We didn't have a cake.
I want to hear more about this.
wow.
No dancing.
Uh-huh.
No dancing. Get off the floor.
We had
I
a
said
dessert.
No dancing.
We had from an awesome bakery in Boston, just a dessert table.
Oh, rad.
Was there any
That's a
music
great
of any
idea.
kind?
Yeah, we had a three-piece fiddle band, bluegrass band.
Oh, very cool.
It was awesome.
With a banjo?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they played a John Prine song when we walked. That was great.
Oh, wow.
We have, I think we have a
sounds like
recording
my
of
kind
you.
wedding.
It sounded like
No dancing.
no dancing.
Some Foggy Mountain
Stop
breakdown?
tapping your foot.
People did dance. Let me just add, but there was no sort of laid out dance floor and Beyonce playing. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
that Beyonce's fine, but I'm not.
That's Lester Flats and Earl Scruggs.
Which is what's going to happen this weekend. I mean, I'm going to a wedding in Sharon, Wisconsin.
But they allow dancing.
Oh yeah, there's going to be lots of dancing.
If they do the hokey pokey, will you be out there and putting your left foot in?
I'm going to be putting both my feet out in a chair.
Hang out.
I used to be a wedding DJ, and I would actively discourage the couples from doing the electric slide, the chicken dance, all those things. I'm like, look, everybody does this at their weddings. You want a more unique wedding.
No, we don't.
What about if you?
Yeah.
What if you?
AC/DC,
What
please.
if you actually knew the bride before she rock and rolled? You would not let me play that song.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
Oh, I thought that was one of the songs that I knew the bride before she used to rock and roll.
I'm usually passed up.
I don't know
That's
that song either.
Oh, God.
But I believe
Never
you.
mind.
I
Old
believe
guy
you.
I have a
never
picture.
Support you.
I have a picture of it. Hold on.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't-
Rusty was born in the 40s. Some of these references are lost
I
on
knew
us.
the bride. People listening, come on. I'm going to find that song. But first, I guess, Chuck, what do you got in the world of you? Chuck used to be a cop.
I do know that because that was how we first talked.
His
Yes.
uniform totally made of fungus. Oh, wait, no, this was in his shorts. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Festering. This is the crime beat.
Oh.
Man shoots sister with BB gun over phallic birthday.
Over
Cake.
what?
Phallic birthday cake.
Why, there's
I
no
didn't finish
pause
that.
between
Yeah, I wanted to give it an uncomfortable pause.
Phallic birthday. What? Oh,
Phallic
so
birthday.
that's disgusting.
What? You threw me a penis birthday? No. Here's the deal. When Christopher Taft's sister made him a penis-shaped birthday cake on Sunday, it was supposed to be a joke. What happened next is no laughing matter. He then shot her in the buttocks. with the
I
BB
think
gun.
those are comparable acts. I have to tell you, if someone just as a joke made you a phallic birthday cake, and then I think that it's equal.
Yep.
You get
How
shot
about a
in the ass.
vaginal birthday cake? What's the
I would
payback
fight.
for the-
I would punch somebody in the face if they made me a disgusting vagina cake.
What if it
Vagina
wasn't
cake.
disgusting? What if it was very
There's
nice?
nothing. If it's, there's nothing disgust. There's nothing.
Nothing pretty about that.
No, so, that I have to eat. I love cake.
Yeah, well, she was trying to do a nice gesture for him. And he shoots her in the butt with a BB gun.
Well, BB gun.
Yeah,
that's
BB gun. Yeah.
Well, she had to go to the hospital and have this BB pellet removed.
Oh, wow.
So this is some serious stuff
Where
over a
was
penis.
this?
This.
Grantsburg, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
South Minneapolis, Minnesota. No,
Was it?
where was it? Holly Hill, Florida.
Florida.
It was his 21st birthday.
Yeah,
There may
yeah.
have been alcohol involved. I'm just thinking.
Oh, it was his 21st birthday?
Yeah. I'm telling you what, if I'd gotten a penis cake on my 21st birthday, I would be a different person right now.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'd probably go gay for you, Courtney.
Really? Because you
I
think
approve.
guys' dicks are all made of cake? Be sorely disappointed. You'd be like, wait a second. I guess
Hey.
I'm not gay.
Go gay for you, I'd swing
Oh, there we go. I hear that.
Gateway coming through. I'm gonna make my Les debut.
We've never heard this one.
Alrighty.
Les debut. Yeah. So, moral of the story: do not surprise your 21-year-old brother with a penis birthday cake.
Or you'll get shot in the butt.
Well, I'm sure that's a real upstanding family to begin with.
Oh,
Anyhow.
I think so. Yeah. The booking photo looks lovely.
I think he doth protest too much. I think he actually liked the
Oh, so
cake.
she pressed charges?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
She was pissed. She had to get a pellet pull out of her
Yeah,
butt. Of
yeah.
course she Come on.
Anything else in the wacky crime world?
Yeah, there is. A 9-year-old and 10-year-old boy.
This doesn't sound good. Go on.
Roscommon, Michigan. I'm taking a new flavor on this. They broke into a car dealership and stole some cars, and their mother turned them in. That's
Good.
the right thing.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
It gets better.
They drove
I'm not
cars
for
off the
the
lot?
BB.
Yeah.
I think she
Yeah.
should have let her brother off, but the mom, yes.
Yeah. Well, they after being released by police, they then returned to the car dealership and stole more cars, wherein one of the brothers fell out of the car and got run over by the other.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And he's okay.
Were they on bath salts?
Yeah, they're fine. The boy was freed, but airlifted, so I assume the injuries might have been.
Oh, you could have
bad.
stopped the story earlier.
I do. I have a problem where I go to the dark side. Apparently,
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
God.
Man.
It's just kids having fun.
And
You
that's
guys
well,
just
not
relax.
anymore. Now the one
Well,
kid
he'll
got
be
airlifted.
fine. He'll be fine. They're
Poor
resilient. Kids are resilient.
They bounce.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
Do you have
keep our
another one
fingers
that's
crossed.
better? That's at least funny and happy and
Yeah, but like a puppy getting kicked or
yeah,
something.
exactly. No, that was last week. I kid you
Oh.
As
not.
long
This
as
guy.
there's a picture.
Yeah.
Accused masturbator tells police that he has a problem.
It's called cops ruin.
Yeah.
Abort joke.
He has a problem with sticking hands in his pants out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I think that headline speaks for itself.
His own
So-
pants, I hope. What?
Yeah. Well, he was
Okay.
arrested Sunday after employees at Walmart called police after seeing him allegedly walking between store aisles while rubbing his penis.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
People.
What aisle? 'Cause some of those aisles are quite exciting.
And don't go to Walmart.
Is there
Yeah.
a public masturbation problem in Los Angeles like there is in New York?
What? No, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't. I'm not,
Wait, I wasn't aware this was a thing.
I don't
Yeah.
like. Well, what? Like, where are you talking about? Sometimes people
So-
like from here say L.A. and they mean Orange County. Like, you know, I lived like
I
Hollywood,
actually-
West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. Yeah.
I actually grew up in Yorba Linda, Orange County. Went to school at UC San Diego, so I'm from Southern California.
Yeah.
So when I say LA, I mean Los Angeles proper.
Like where?
Well, I mean anywhere on public transportation.
Courtney.
I mean just like
I have not. I have not heard of. It's not
No.
a thing that's
No, the-
talked amongst.
The problem ended when Courtney left.
Oh.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably why.
Well, just because I've been on when I lived in New York, I was on a subway and in the periphery there was a man touching himself.
Wow, that's never happened to
Looking
me,
at
but I
me.
know it's going to. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean. Is yeah.
Might even happen in the room with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside studio. I have a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
Yes.
I have a problem.
You repeat yourself.
Oh, it's the
Okay.
last 8 minutes of this show that are the hardest.
Crime.
Yeah.
Correct.
Dave Edmonds.
What's the connection here?
He knew the bride when she used to rock and
okay,
roll.
got it. Okay, never heard this song ever.
Oh, well, let's just listen to this.
Dancing.
And every wedding I've been to, this comes on.
Really?
Never.
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 I've never played this song. I've never heard of it.
Rusty, a lot has changed since the 50s.
Never heard of it.
70s. I guess
You shook me
I go to
all-
fun weddings then.
I don't think that you can hold this up and then say, well, I guess I'm the one that goes to fun weddings.
Wait to the chorus. Wait to the chorus.
I bet it's
Here it
going to sound
comes.
like this, but with slower words.
It's Dave Edmonds. Come on.
What else does he sing? I've
Not
heard.
much.
You're being schooled.
This sounds like a made-up song, like you just made it up to sort of prove your point.
C'est la vie, said the old folks. It
Yes!
goes to show you never can tell.
That's exactly what this song is. I knew it sounded
Pulp
just
Fiction?
like
Is
another
that the one
song.
they had in Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, yeah.
That
that's
is
what it sounds like.
exactly
And
what
that's a
this
good song too.
It is, yeah.
But that's a song that you'd be like, oh, they played it at all the weddings. Well, I've never heard it at a wedding, but I heard of that song. I mean, it is a good song. I
Yeah.
kind of would make me want to move. But
Never mind.
I don't know if it's a
Good song.
$5 milkshake.
I hope I never
Fuck
see
the
you at a
milkshake.
wedding.
fair
I
enough.
tried to find.
When I was wedding DJing,
that- all right.
AC/DC's "You Shook Me All
Yes.
Night Long" was
Yeah.
the most requested.
I
song.
love it that there's actually a wedding DJ in here, and she's telling you to your face. She's never heard the song, and you're still like, well, I guess you guys just don't know.
Yes.
I mean, granted, I haven't been a wedding DJ for 12 years. Maybe
that's okay.
In
This
the
is
past
from-
12 years, they've been playing that song.
I think
more
what he's
often.
saying, it's been like the last 30, 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Ariana Grande do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was trying.
Now,
to find
you know what? I bet I'm going to hear a lot on this weekend. Shake It Off. I bet they're going to play that on the
Oh,
dance floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
I stay out too late.
Oh, that was really good. The beginning. You just did
And
it.
that Bruno Mars song.
Oh,
was playing a
yes,
lot.
the Mark Ronson,
do.
Uptown. Yeah, exactly.
Here's another Dave Evans you may be
I
recognize.
don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I've heard this one. Not at a wedding.
I heard this song.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, but it sounds like weird, like it's in a tunnel or something. Is he the original person who did this?
Yeah.
He sounds like he's talking through a telephone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like trying to get a ransom notice.
Well, the technology.
I hear you knocking. You can't come in until you give me $1 million. Although back then it was probably like 10,000. Yeah. Like the exchange rate, right, Rusty?
Yes, exactly.
The old
fine.
exchange rate.
It's fine. I have his album, so there.
We'll post some just so people can get familiar.
Yeah.
We'll introduce the world of Twin Cities hit show to Dave Edmonds.
Dave Edmonds.
He's dead. I mean, he's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Look it up.
That was recorded on a
How many people
dictaphone.
think he's dead while he looks it up?
That's 3 hands. Just for you listeners,
Yeah.
3 hands.
Rusty doesn't want to believe it. He doesn't want. He wants Dave
I am
Edmonds.
looking at a picture of Dave Edmonds right now.
I'll tell you, his career's dead.
Is there a 2 question mark or a 2015 yesterday?
He's made
He is
fungus.
he is 70 years old and still alive.
Oh, wow, that's
living
not-
in the UK in Cardiff.
All right,
okay.
well, everybody.
Cardiff.
Eat that, Edmund
Anti-up.
haters.
Yeah, that's true.
Shake it off, Dave. I love you. I love you, Dave.
Why don't you at Dave Edmonds? He's probably at home, like trying to
I wish
regain
someone would love
popularity
me.
with the young folks, and the only age he could get down to is Rusty's.
That's right.
I haven't played a wedding in a long time.
70s.
That was the worst,
I know.
worst British accent I've ever heard.
Ever?
Just
Now, well, I'm
just stick
I
with
get- I
hello,
thought of
governor.
governor.
ever.
Hello, governor.
Just stick with hello, governor.
Hello, governor.
Yeah,
So 70 though, think about it. Paul McCartney's older, Mick Jagger's older.
my stepfather's older.
Your stepfather's older.
Why can't they just all die? Dead serious.
Ouch.
She gets really snarky starting about 10:24.
I know.
Just
I'm
so you know.
hungry. I need some eggs.
Do you want some coffee for shit's sake?
No.
hostile.
Are
I'm going to
they-
Modern Times. I'm going to give them a plug.
Oh yeah, nice modern times.
What's Modern
I've not been
Times?
there.
It's
Not
a little
Dave
cafe
Edmonds.
around,
Oh.
like close by. It's like a mile away.
They
It's on
should sponsor us.
32nd in Chicago.
They don't give a fuck about you. It's all like this, like hippie co-op. It's like,
Wow.
but yeah, it's great. It's really good food.
So they're angry though when they serve you.
If you went there, you know what I mean.
Okay.
But they're not angry. They're all lovely people. But they're sort of like really super duper hip cool people.
And it doesn't get you upset. Like, who do you think you are? Stop it. Stop being pretentious.
No, I like them. I mean, they're great and they make great food.
All right. Not like soup Nazi. No soup for you.
No, it's not like a shtick. It's just like that's
They're
what you
genuinely.
get. That's what you get, and it's not even mean. And if you're listening, Modern Times people, you know what I mean. You're very
Okay.
lovely people,
All
and I
right.
love your food, and I like interacting with you because I don't need people to be nice to me.
But there's an
Yeah.
audience for everybody too, is what I say.
Mhm.
Like you
Yeah.
just be yourself.
Yeah,
Like you were
that's what
talking
it is.
about.
Be yourself. Yeah, that's what it is. They're just themselves, and they serve good food, which is important.
So do you think though, when there's an opening at the shop at the restaurant, that if Muffy from Edina came in,
No.
hi, I want to work here.
Yeah,
Would they go,
Maybe.
not hiring? And then when the lady with hairy armpits comes in, you're hired.
Chuck points at me.
I want to say that they'd be accepting of all people, but probably they would hire people from within their fold.
Muffy, we've reviewed
But
your
isn't that
portfolio, and you're not going to work here. Leave.
Yeah,
That's
but
right
I don't.
for-
Yeah,
God,
what?
I was going to say it's right for all jobs.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
You want to fit in at the place you work.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Muffy from Edina would not even walk in there. She'd go to Cafe Mod.
But what if she did? And is there a legal?
No,
is it
it's not
illegal?
Hooters. It's not Hooters. It's
But
not
I always
like
wondered how Hooters
It's
got
not
away
like
with
Dick's or whatever that place is. They have. It's like a chain where everyone's assholes to you.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, no, it's just I'm just saying though that's the neighborhood it is. It's kind of like people like like tatted up like my twin sister and you know,
Why?
like
By the way, why hasn't Hooters ever faced a lawsuit? What if
They have.
someone-
Oh my
They have.
God! They probably have.
No,
like,
they have.
for hiring?
Yeah,
Oh,
there was like
yeah.
a big lawsuit over it. Yeah,
And how did that pan out?
I don't recall.
Don't
I
remember.
think I don't remember how it panned out.
Because
Sorry.
you would think if you weren't this petite thing with fake boobies and you wanted to work there and you weren't hired, you'd go like, bullshit. You have an opening. Hire me.
But no, yeah, but I don't know. Like it's probably the Sloan trying to make a.
I should go
They've got
apply.
really good buffalo shrimp, though. I have to say.
I have applied for Hooters and did not get the job.
Did you really?
I did because I wanted to write a one-person show about
See,
it.
that's what I mean. I
Yeah.
think that's like kind
They
of the
could
angle.
smell it on me.
Yeah, that's the angle.
They could smell it on
They
me.
could. They're all, this girl doesn't want to earnestly work here. She's going to write something. and
She's
put it
rolling
on
her
stage.
eyes during the interview. That's,
And then, of course, I'm like just staring at her chest while she's telling me. I'm like, I know another reason.
Are you saying what?
Oh,
Chess?
1997, 3 men from Chicago sued Hooters for discrimination.
Oh, because
Oh,
the
that's
dudes
weird.
wanted. Dudes
yeah,
wanted
this
the
is the
job.
one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
All right, we are running out of time of this fabulous podcast. Where can I see you now? Where do I have to go to see you?
The internet.
No, I mean, what's your home
Tonight?
address is
oh,
what
home
I'm saying.
What? Yeah, you could just,
Ding
there's a floor, there's a ground level window. Yeah,
No,
Philadelphia.
you're in Minnesota for a little while.
Yeah, I'm only doing tonight's the last time I'm doing comedy here. I'm going to be at the Joke Joint open mic tonight, and then I have family things to do. But no, I'll be in New York next week. I'm in Philly. Go to Biloon.com. Follow me on Twitter. Buy my CD. I've got stuff.
You got
There's stuff in the internet.
We'll post all the links.
Yes,
And we
we
don't need to
certainly
buy your
will.
CD because you gave us a copy to
I
share.
did. Well,
One.
two of you
over
do.
it.
Yeah.
And what's the name of it again?
You Can Be an Asshole. AST
Yeah.
Records. It's a great record label out of L.A.
She's looking
Greg
right at me.
Proops, Paul F. Tompkins are on the label.
Nice.
Jen Kirkman, Kyle Kinane,
Wow.
and me. And
And Dave Edmonds is still alive.
Dave Edmonds, this one goes out to you, brother.
Big show tonight here at the Southside Studios. Farewell Milwaukee will be playing. Check that out. And who do we have tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have Ann Kim from Pizzeria Lola, which is one of the best.
Is she bringing like breakfast pizza for you or something?
Well, we don't open until 11. I say we because I'm a server.
Oh, I was,
I
was like the royal we out of like. I just am really close to my guests.
They don't. Yeah, they don't open till 11, and so she'll. Yeah, I don't think so, but who knows? She
And
might
Tim
surprise
Mahoney.
us.
Tim Mahoney's
Tim
coming in.
Mahoney's coming back in too. Yeah, who is a musician. Dude.
Oh, okay, cool,
Comedy
awesome.
guy.
Yeah.
All right.
He's no Dave Edmonds, right?
No.
All right. Twin Cities Hit Show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Twin Cities Hit Show. Twin Cities Hit Show.
Twin City Shit Show. Shit Show.
So close.